While Mother's Day can be a joyous occasion filled with flowers and gifts, it can also be filled with difficult emotions for some who have complicated relationships with mom or are navigating a loss.
Relationship expert Love McPherson joins us now with some helpful tips for making the most out of this special day. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, it's such a pleasure always.
This is a tough one because there's so many things on your list now, and now my age especially have run into all of these factors. I lost my mom 10 years ago. Mother's Day was really hard for a long time. It's not so much anymore, but how do you approach somebody who are dealing with different emotions than yourself?
You know, there are a lot of different emotions, and even after COVID, we lost a lot of parents.
Yes.
And so it's been a very difficult time that people are still adjusting. Thank God you've adjusted. You give people hope that it gets better and better, probably by celebrating your own stuff, right?
Yep, we celebrate mom, we toast her, but now it's happy memories instead of a sad day.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for those who are still grieving and going through different losses, it can be anything from not just a loss of a mom, but a mom having the loss of her child, a mom who is suffering from infertility, a mom whose kids are, or people who have had strained relationships with their mother because their mother, they suffered abuse at the hand of their mother. It can be a difficult day because what happens is the traumas that are stored inside of us, inside of our amygdala, it literally excavates them and brings it back to your, you know, your memory and your conscious memory, and it can be kind of difficult at times. So, you know, whether it's grief, whether it's loss, whether it's infertility, you have to make sure, and sometimes the loss of a child, you understand? So, you know, you just have to really make sure that you are managing your emotions effectively, no matter what it is on Mother's Day. And just begin to celebrate what you can celebrate, whether it's yourself as a mother or just being mothered by someone else. It's called mothering.
Mothering.
Okay, so let's break that down just a little bit. You know, recently I've had a friend of mine who actually lost her child. And what's the best way I can approach checking in on her on Mother's Day?
You know, one of the things that you have to do as checking in on her is giving her the safe space to grieve, not trying to force an emotion on her that's not real in her time. So you have to be empathetic. Sometimes we are pressured to perform for people. Why? Because it would make you feel better if you didn't walk in on Mother's Day and find her crying or sad or that. That could be uncomfortable for you. But you will have to deal with your discomfort so that she can be comfortable and feel safe.
Same kind of question too, because we've had friends who've dealt with infertility and really wanted to have kids and can't, and now this day is more about what they don't get instead of what they could have.
You know, I think in that situation, there's more listening than talking, because sometimes we'll use words and phrases, catchphrases to kind of give people encouragement that really don't give them encouragement. And then we just need to normalize not asking people, when are you having kids? Because that can also be triggering. You understand? So we want to stop doing that kind of stuff. We want to give people who are either suffering from infertility or have maybe even chosen not to have children, give them the safe space, give them the space to be able to allow those decisions and those difficulties to just move forward and, you know, and them deal with it on their own.
If we're lucky enough and blessed enough to have Mama with us, but Mama is a little bit difficult, and she's the one asking you, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have kids? And what's going on with your life? And I thought you were going to amount to something a little bit more than this. Like, what do you, I mean, a lot of people have difficult relationships with Mom.
You know, people, and sometimes it's as mild as that, and sometimes it's much more traumatic. And what we have to do is we have to set boundaries with Mom. And if you find that you cannot be in a healthy relationship with Mother and you might have some resentment and unforgiveness, what I always tell people is, you know, when you have to have a relationship with the person and not the role, because the role of mother comes with expectations. You expect nurturing, you expect kindness, you expect sensitivity, and not all mothers have the capacity or have had the mothering to offer that to you. Therefore, you have to say, what did Anne go through as a child? What abuse did she bring into this relationship that hurt me? What hurt her that made her hurt me as a child? So we have to be realistic about what our mothers went through, have compassion for them, heal for yourself. It's all important that, but set those boundaries. Say, Mom, we're not going there today.
Not today.
Okay.
Moms are people too, but we're not going there today. Okay, you always give such great advice, and you have a big event coming up.
I do, and part of that is, it's called the family reunion. We've been isolated so long. We have been in our own little isolation zones, but we are bringing the family back together.
Love it.
All families, society, we're bringing them back together for compassion, healing, love, celebration, no longer separated into our own isolation zone. That's on June 10th. I'm so happy for Blue Door Neighborhood Center who is sponsoring this event. They're the affiliate of Blue Cross Blue Shield. So I'm excited about that. You all want to register? I think everything is on the screen for you to do that, right?
Yes, that is fantastic. Get out and celebrate being able to celebrate together.
Oh, yeah, we got some great people coming, and so you want to be there.
Thank you so much, love. That's fantastic.
So much,
Such
love.
good advice.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I got to mention, I wasn't talking about my mom there. My mom's lovely. Sorry, Mom. Okay?
Don't worry, G, you're not in trouble.
I know.